This conference will
Okay.
now be recorded.
Yeah. See, guys, you are here to learn ABAP. So before going to learn any technology, the basic thing you have to remember what is that? What is that means? For example, if you say Windows, anybody says it's an operating system, isn't it? Oracle, it's a database. So in the same way, C++ means you say it's a programming language. So in the same way, if anyone asks you, I'm going to learn ABAP, they will ask you, what is ABAP? ABAP is a programming language. Okay. ABAP is a programming language, fine. But again, immediate question, because presume that we are from non-technical background. So non-technical people says that what is a programming language? Sir, we know a spoken language like Oriya, Bengali, something like Telugu, Hindi, English. These are the spoken languages. These languages to communicate with one human being to another human being. Okay, fine. For example, I have a assistant, so I can do, but I want to do that on behalf of me. Some assistant has to do, because everything I can't do that, right? Okay, so now I will give instructions to that assistant and he will do that. That is called manual process. That means a human being is doing some work for me based on my instructions. Okay, fine. But being a human, there are so many limitations. Limitations in the sense, being a human, there will be something so speed is a limitation, memory is a limitation, and most importantly, accuracy is a limitation. So due to these reasons, I want to replace a human being by using a machine. Yes, but assistant, human being, or a machine need an instruction, guys. If a human being assistant, I can give instruction in my spoken language. If it is a machine, I can give instructions through programming languages like C, C++, Java, .NET, Fortran, Pascal, COBOL, etc., etc., etc. Is it clear? Right. That's the most important thing. Now again, you can ask a question. Sir, if you want to give instructions to a machine, why do we need many languages? Why do we need many languages? Yes, I will tell you. Purpose of every programming language is different. C, C++ is for scientific applications, Java and .NET for web applications, and COBOL and ABAP for business applications. So you are going to learn ABAP to write programs for a business organization. Okay. Now one person can say, sir, I'm from BSc. Another person says, I'm from BTech. Sir, how do we know business? Sir, you are not doing business. You are writing a program for business applications. That means you are a technical person. After learning about, you will remain like a technical person. For that, you don't need to know any business logic, right? You don't need to know any business. Just what are the requirements for business knowledge? If you know, that would be sufficient. We will explain you that. Don't worry about that. Okay, coming to this point, a business can be done in two ways. One, not only business days, in this world, anything you can do in two ways, manually and automatically. Please remember this, manually and automatically. But what did I say? Manually, there are so many limitations that there will be no accuracy on it. So that's why we are going for automatically. So which one is better? Automatic process. Okay. But automatic process, how we can automate a business? There must be some theory or not, guys? Yes. Remember always, automatic process can be done of a business by using a concept called ERP. So ERP is a theory, so which is used to automate a business. Okay, but still ERP is a theory, and that theory can be implemented by so many technologies. And there is one technology is SAP. I repeat once again, SAP is one of the technology in ERP concept. And within SAP, there is one and only programming language called ABAP. So to learn ABAP, all these points you have to be clear. So why I'm telling you this point is some people comes to the demos and they're expecting that. So whenever you start ABAP, sir, can you show me the how to write a program in ABAP and all these things? It's not like that. It's not a trailer of the total movie or something like this. It's a process. We have to know in a proper way, so professionally. Okay, that's a reason. So you have to follow these things. Now let me tell you, if you want to learn ABAP, first of all, you need to know what is SAP. Before that, what you have to know what is ERP. Before that, you have to know the advantages of automatic process of a business. So before all these things, what is a manual processing of a business and what are the issues and drawbacks of that particular manual processing of a business, you have to know. So these are the things I will try to give you in this demo actually. Okay. See, why I'm telling you these points is because of one reason, sir. Whenever you are learning a new thing, even it seems you know that, but you have to clear about two things. What is the technology? What is the need of the technology? So let me give you one by one. Okay. Now, coming to this, first, one simple point. Guys. Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you about some business organization. Let's take something like JK Cements. So it is an organization. Sir, I'm talking about a business organization, that too, very large scale organization. And so, sir, business means, is it for only very large scale industry? Yes, business is a business. A tea stall is a business. A tea bunk is a business. A medical shop is a business. A bookstore is a business. So, but we are talking about high level things. Why? That kind of very large scale industries only coming to TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, Infosys coming and they're spending crores of rupees for these projects. So in that level, if you discuss, then you will understand. Is that clear, sir? Right. Now, if you take any business, there will be so many different business units like sales, finance, inventory, procurement, quality, maintenance, controlling, production, etc., 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 including warehousing, raw material, etc. These business units are called resources of the company. What are these called, guys? Resources of the company. Sales is one resource of an organization. Procurement is one of the resources of the organization. Okay, this is also we understood. But you know the scenario, sir? You just check any company near to your native place or something. You never see all these resources of a company is maintained in one place. You see, sir, you go to Calcutta or you go to Pune or you go to Hyderabad. If you see, the basic units only will be in main cities. Production never will be in the city. Production will be in somewhere where you will get raw material cheaply and all the water resources and the place, everything you will get very cheaply. There only production area. Warehousing, it will be somewhere where I can get more space very cheaply. From where I can transport to any other place very easily. Road transport, train transport, and air transport very easily. There only I will maintain warehousing. Finance people will be somewhere. Sales people somewhere. That means each and every unit of a company is maintained at different geographical location. That means Sumit team is one area, right? Subhaprata team is in another area, and Sailaja team in another area, and Sumant team is in another area. So these teams are in different areas but working for single company. Now you think, guys, these people, if they are working on different points of one company, if they are not working together, how that business can survive? That is the biggest point over here. So the problem here, the point here it is, all these business units or resources are working in different geographical locations. Okay, different geographical locations, and the problem is decentralized database. Decentralized means data is not at one place. Sales data with one team, finance data with one team, material data with one team, warehousing data with one team, procurement data with one team, something like this. That means whenever I require others' data, I need to request him. He has to maintain the data. And even if you're a salesperson, suppose Supraprada is a salesperson, he's doing sales and he's maintaining sales activity. That means He is doing his job, plus he is storing the data and he is checking for the consistency, and he is transferring the data, he is accepting the request. That means apart from his sales primary duty, he is concentrating on some other works also. This is the biggest point, guys. That means whenever one person is doing multiple activities, you can't expect best out of him, guys. Whenever burden is high, performance will be less. This is one more problem with decentralized database. Okay. And you know other problems, sir? Data inconsistency, technical points, sir. Data inconsistency. You know what is data inconsistency? Everybody is maintaining the data, but data updates are not happening automatically. For example, some stock went out, so stock has to be deducted from warehousing point or not. If you deduct it, sales people are not deducting, some other people are not deducting, so still they are maintaining old quantity. So these are the main problem with inconsistency and because of decentralized database. Sir, we are talking about very large scale industries. Even at unit level, 1 rupee changes or 1 unit of materials differences, it affects the complete business. Due to these reasons, at the time, all these very large scale industries thought of accuracy, and they thought of, automation of this business. And that's why they came with one solution, one theory called ERP. Yes, ERP is a solution for all the problems, whatever we have discussed briefly. And one more thing I'm telling you, in SAP, every word is self-describing word. You just have to know that one. And that is, the full form is enterprise resources planning. So these words are called self-describing words. Self-describing means they tells about themselves. That's called self-describing words. Okay, you know, enterprise resources planning. We are planning for what? Integrating. Why decentralized means solution is what? Centralized. And integrating all the resources like finance, manpower, materials, manufacturing, etc., 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 of an enterprise, that is an organization. So I repeat once again, ERP means it is planning all the resources to integrate of an organization to its centralized database. So if you're a technical person, your aspect will be, prospect will be always technical side. So without adding that centralized database, the total concept is gone. Okay, this is ERP, but this is theory. ERP is saying that you do this, you will get that. You will do this, you will get that. But that's a theory. By theory, nothing will happen. If you implement ERP, you will get integrated organization like that. And you know the advantages? I will tell you. If you integrate, what you can expect? First, you mainly focus on business process only. Now, Satyabrata will focus on sales only. Sumit will focus on finance only. So, Sailja will focus on only warehousing only. Sumant will focus on only controlling only. So that means everybody is focusing on their business process, not on data, not on data consistency, not on data transferring, not on data processing. These are the main things you have to understand. That means if you are concentrating on only one work, you can give best out of you, and I can expect may, best out of you guys. Right? You can give best, and I can expect, I can get best out of you itself, because there is no multiple sharing, multiple tasking. That's, you can give best out of you. This is the main advantage. Next, elimination of redundant data. Sir, whenever multiple places, if you maintain the data, then only there will be a problem of redundancy, inconsistency, right? And you know, if you have got integrated centralized database, then it is elimination. If you integrate to centralized database, there will be no chances of duplications, inconsistency. Whenever you click on save button, total data will be saved in one database. And if I deduct something, that will be deducted centrally. So which is affected to all the people automatically. Right. Next, easier corporate consolidation. Right. And managerial control will be easier. Elimination of interface is also very easy case. and faster reaction to changing status. Suppose if you change anything, since it is integrated, it will be reflected and affected automatically. These are the main reasons. Okay, but still, this is at the theoretical level only, guys. So theory only, right? Now, if you really want to expect if you want to really enjoy the fruits of this theory, we need some technology. I repeat, whenever you are expecting some theory, there must be a technology. For example, suppose you asked me, sir, I want to call my friend who is in Mumbai. What anybody say? Use a mobile. Now you go to electronic shop and if you ask a mobile, immediately he will ask that which mobile. Means mobile is a theory. What you have to ask? You have to ask a Redmi or OnePlus or iPhone or something like this. In the same way, ERP is a theory, but the theory can be implemented by so many technologies. SAP, BON, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, Oracle Financials are different technologies. So just like in all the mobiles we feel iPhone is the best, in the same way, among all the ERP packages, SAP is occupied #1 place in ERP sector, guys. So we came for SAP ERP package. So the first point here you have to remember is, if anyone asks you what is SAP, SAP is an ERP package. Okay. Now your brother will ask you, why you attended a SAP demo now? What is SAP? Oracle means RDBMS package. I know that C++ is object-oriented programming language. But what is SAP? You say SAP is an ERP package. But he will ask you again, why I never heard about this? What is the purpose of ERP package? You can simply say SAP is an ERP package which is used to automate a business. But still your younger brother didn't understand. Now he will ask a straight question. Okay, Bhaiya, you are working for TCS company. Okay. If I am JK Cements company, if I come to you by using SAP software, basically what you do by using SAP software. Okay. Now I will just try to explain that in one sentence. If anyone asked you, just to explain you this one. Okay. Just if anyone asks you. So you are in TCS company, and by using SAP, you know what you do? You are going to integrate all these business units of an organization to its centralized database. This is what simply we do this one. Before SAP implementation, there is no integration with centralized database. By using SAP software, we do this particular. This is what you can say. But who will be there in SAP project, what exactly we are doing, all these things we will discuss one by one. So finally, what's the point we have to, what is the need of SAP we have discussed. But what is SAP, why SAP also we need to discuss. Now again I repeat, sir, once again, you may ask one question that, sir, there are so many technologies, why SAP? Yes, I will tell you. So 90% of the clients nowadays throughout the globe are going for SAP since the beginning. Not even right now, sir. There was no even competitor to SAP nearby. You know why? Because of few reasons. I will give you just two advantages like this. First one, SAP is a ready-made package. SAP is a ready-made package, guys. Please remember this one. Okay. You know what does it mean? In 1972, 5 people came out of IBM and started to develop SAP on behalf of a company called SAP AG. What's the company name, guys? SAP AG. It's a Germany-based company. They have taken almost 18 years, 18 years of time to complete the full-fledged version of SAP. Okay, that's also fine. But question, why did they took that much of time? Because they didn't create only software, guys. They created tables, programs, screens, transactions, interfaces, etc., etc., etc. And now I am telling you. Now you can ask a question, sir. If any student comes, then only you are delivering the lecture. If there is no student, you don't give the demo, right? In the same way, if there is no client is coming to the company, why SAP people develop tables and all these things? As per the client only, we have to create anything, right? But SAP knows, sir. In future, any client comes, whether it is a JK Cements or a Andhra Sugars or a Coal India or Procter and Gamble, Hindustan Lever Limited or Amul or Coca-Cola or Big Bazaar, any company, it's a business. Business is a business, and there will be some common factors that sales, finance, cost center, profit center, purchase orders, sales orders, customers, vendors, all these are common for every business or not. That's why SAP created all these things. You know what is advantage? The advantage of all these things is only one thing. If any project start today, in the first day itself, you can say 40 to 50% of project is completed. In first day, how can you say generally in first day 0%, right? But because SAP has already developed that many objects, means if the project actually to take 2 years, it will be completed within 1 year. So that means you save time, money, and manpower. That means, in real time, if you join in any company, if anyone asks you to write a program, first you need to see whether that program is already being created in SAP or not. If it is not there, then only you have to create the program. Please mind this particular one. I repeat once again, if it is not there every day, okay. Sir, as a programmer, or as an employee, okay. But as a student, how it is advantages? So this is what I am telling you. SAP training will be always, from any trainer I'm telling you, it will be real-time training only. But only the difference from one trainer to another trainer is what are the aggressive examples they are taking and how depthly, how the way they are explaining. That's the only difference. Because packages for me or anybody will be same, right? So now my point is, at the time of training itself only, if you spend 2 hours time in the practice, you can think you work 2 hours in real time. That is the biggest advantage with SC. So you spend more time on the system, you will get more exposure on real time. That is the biggest advantage as a ready-made package in your SAP training. But more details about this ready-made package we can discuss in this second demo. Okay, that is one. Second thing, SAP supports database independency. What is it? Database independency or database portability. Sir, database independency means, before that I want to tell you one thing. Today demo, I think 5 to 6 members joined, and I don't know what is your mother tongue. I don't know. Some people told that from Calcutta, some people told me that from Pune, some people are from Andhra Pradesh. That means your mother tongues are different. If I start teaching every line in all the 6 languages, that is called language dependency, right? But that makes very stress on me. That's what I do. I don't care what is your mother tongue. I will take only one language, English, universal to everybody. This is called language independency. Okay. In the same way, database independency means there are different types of databases, guys. Oracle, MySQL, DB2, Sybase, Xenix, MongoDB, etc. So whenever mobile changes, whenever byte changes, that gearing mechanism and all the mechanisms are changes or not. In the same way, database changes means syntax of that database will be changes. That means if you are learning ABAP, if different databases are using different syntaxes, you have to learn. But SAP came with one beautiful feature called, you write one program, that program can be connected to any database. Today, if you write a program for Oracle, that same program I can use for MySQL or DB2 or Sybase or anything else. This is called database independence or database portability. Okay, but up to this statement, if you stop, you will not be called a technical person, guys. The difference between technical and non-technical is, non-technical person make a statement and leave it, but technical will make a statement, has to justify that one. So this ready-made package justification, database independency, how SAP ABAP supporting database independency, these two we will discuss in next day. Because today, so a few more things we have to discuss. So as of now, we have discussed what is the need of SAP only. What is SAP? Who will be there in SAP? We will discuss. Before that, so far, if you have any questions, please let me know that. Subhaprana, Suman, Sumit, Sailaja, any questions? Hello, guys. Last
Yes,
week,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Okay. Sumit,
Yes, sir.
any questions? Yeah.
No, sir. No.
Thank you. Thank you. Sailaja, I think you missed introduction part. I mean, introducing others part we have missed. I guess we don't know anything about you, but I will ask you that later. But as of now, whatever the things we have observed, is it clear for you, Sailaja? Are you there, Sailaja? Okay, right. Let's continue. So, what is the need of SAP we have seen, and what is SAP we have to see right now. SAP full form is systems, okay, applications and products in data processing. So classes will be like this, diagrams and everything will be drawn by me only. It's not nothing automated. So with, just like in the classroom, how we open, do on Blackboard, same thing I will do here, right? Now, systems, applications and products in data processing means in data processing in automatically, that means while you're automating a business process, there will be three teams. One, systems, second, applications, three, products. These are the three different teams in the SAP industry: systems, applications, and products. But no, you are learning only one ABAP. So what you have to understand, you will be part of any one of these three teams only. Don't expect you can do all the three things. No, that means in the SAP industry, in the SAP package, basically there will be three teams. So you have to know the roles and responsibilities of all these three teams. Then only we can understand remaining things. Okay? Yes. Now let me go to there. Who can learn SAP ABAP, BTech, BCA, MBA, BA, MBE, MSc, BSc, all the people, and no need to have programming experience to learn SAP ABAP. It's not saying me, sir, I'm not saying this. You just check any company, sir. You have internet in your pocket. You just check any company. We are going to the company's corporate training means you know that, guys. Every company is recruiting employees, and we are going to there and we are giving the trainings to them. And whenever you go into one batch, you never see all the IT people, guys. 80% of the people from civil mechanical, that means they are checking only their aptitude and reasoning only. That's it. They are not checking whether from civil or electrical or IT or CS or something. So that means even companies also not worrying about your, I mean, IT experience. It's not mandatory. That's why happily you can learn. But only one thing they are expecting: practice, practice, practice. Better communication skills. Only one thing. Now, coming to the main topic of this entire demo, that is, who will be there in SAP project. So if you understand, yes, you can discuss or you can talk anything about, I mean, up to something about SAP project. Let me tell you. Assume that TCS is a software development company, is ready to do a project for a client called JK Siemens. Client went to TCS and asked that, so I am doing my business manually, but I am not getting accuracy. So please, by using some software, automate my business. Because JK Siemens guys doesn't know SAP, C++, Java, and all these things, guys. Now TCS people knows everything. which technology is for this software development for an organization. Now they will understand ERP. In ERP, which is best? SAP. Now TCS people will convince JK Siemens SAP is, even though it's a costlier, but you have the expensive. But if you take, you can enjoy the features of so and so SAP and all these things. Okay, assume that JK Siemens agreed, and you know what happens, guys? Now, once this project is about to start, this TCS people will recruit two types of teams: functional consultants and as well as technical consultants. Functional, technical. So what are these two guys? Guys, remember, whether it is software industry or whether it is a normal work, if you really want to do anything physically, first mentally you have to make a plan in your mind. In basic programming, we call it as algorithm, then writing the program. For example, I want to build a house. So I have 500 square feet of place and I want to build a house. To whom I will consult? I will go to architect first. He will take my budget and my place and the coordinates and everything. And as per that, he will make a plan on the paper, which is called blueprint of the house. Once blueprint is ready, and I will go to laymen or workers and I will give this blueprint to them and I will ask them to make a construction. And they have to strictly follow the plan and they have to start construction. Once walls, roof and floor, everything is ready, then I can say my house is ready. Isn't it, guys? In the same way, here also I'm going to explain you like this. Let me tell you. Now, TCS people will ask JK Siemens, okay, Bhaiya, please come and explain you, give your requirements. As for that, I will start the project. But you know, JK Siemens is not one person, guys. JK Siemens like finance people, production people, so marketing people, so manufacturing people, etc. Assume that marketing people came with marketing requirements to a TCS company. If there is only one person, Sumit, who is from finance background, he did MBA finance and he's master in finance and he know how to do financial transactions and everything in a business. But coming person from marketing background. So the point here it is that person don't understand what exactly this fellow is saying. That's the reason what I will say. I will ask Subhaprada, who is from marketing background and who has domain experience in marketing, and I will ask him to interact with the person from JK Siemens. So what's the point here? The person coming from JK Siemens, from any background, there should be a corresponding person with the same background in TCS company and who can understand functionality of that part of that business. These guys are called functional consultants. And there are so many functional consultants in SAP ABAP, MM, material management, sales and distribution, production planning, human resources, finance, controlling, quality management, warehouse management, everything. So the people who are with that background, they will learn this technology. And these people are called functional consultants and some kind of non-technical. These people understand, these people knows the functionalities of them. Okay, right. But I just want to tell you one more important point here, guys. Whenever client give the requirements to whom? Functional consultants only, because they only understand the functionality of the business. And you know, whenever they just got the requirement, I told you already, SAP is a ready-made package. Now, what did I say? Whenever client asks, I should not start creating. First, I need to check whether it was already developed or not. Whether it was already developed or not. Now, since SAP is a ready-made package, these functional people will search in SAP package, and whatever they got, they will use that and they will start creating the package, configuring the package, project, and everything. Whatever they have, they will use it. But still, some gaps will be there. Sir, SAP is a ready-made package, means don't expect everything was created. No, see, I can expect something from you. I can predict something, but not 100% of your requirements. No? So in the same way, SAP also predicted something, but still there will be something. Now these functional people will understand some table is missing, some program is missing, and some transaction is missing, some interface is missing, something like this. That means These functional people will understand what to do. What to do means, I need a table, I need a program, I need a screen, but they don't know how to create. So I repeat once again, functional people will do gap analysis. What are the gaps in the ready-made package? They will find out. And to fill that gaps, what is required, they know that. They know what to do, but they don't know how to do because they are not technical people. They don't know how to write the program. That's the reason all these functional people are writing everything, whatever they required in a paper called functional specification, FSRFD. Functional specification or functional documentation. And this functional specification will be given to the programmers. Yes. In SAP industry, there is one and only programming language called ABAP. These people are called programmers, and these people know how to do, guys. Please remember, these people know how to do. Functional people know what to do. ABAP people know how to do. Now, whatever the requirement asked by functional consultants through a functional specification, so this functional specification is like a blueprint of your house. So these ABAP consultants will start developing the programs. That means from this diagram, what you can understand? ABAP people are working under functional consultants. Whatever functional consultant asks, these people will do that. That means functional people are non-technical and ABAP people are technical. Due to this reason, almost all software development companies nowadays are asking functional people also should be having some knowledge in ABAP. They are not technical, but still they are asking that. So they should have some knowledge in ABAP. Sir. I think almost all companies are asking, right? That's a functional people also should be having some knowledge in ABAP. Some knowledge, not see, no need to be having the complete knowledge in ABAP. At least if you are able to discuss with ABAP or that, yeah, I create a table like this, I need a feature like this, I need a feature in this screen. If you know, then only you can explain. Huh? So that's it. But here also some people ask one question. So client to functional, functional to ABAPer, why client directly interact with the ABAPer? Why? Because client is not a technical person. Client doesn't know what technically has to tell to ABAPer, and ABAP is not a business person. You don't understand business terminology. That's the reason maximum times, there are some exceptional cases, client also interact with ABAPer, but most of the times, generally, since you are trying to start learning, so don't go for exceptional cases. Client comes to functional people to ABAP people. That's it. But still there is one more team, guys. Basis consultants. These are like network admins. Whenever TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, like IBM, like companies are starts SAP project, these people will recruit first basis consultants. And basis consultants install SAP. They will maintain project landscape. They will maintain servers. They will maintain the networking and configurations, transportations, database maintenance, security, etc., etc., etc. will be maintained by basis people. These are behind the screen like network admins. Once total setup is ready, now functional people comes to the picture, guys. Functional people will analyze everything, and these people are going to take the requirements from the client and they are going to analyze. This is called blueprint phase. Once, sir, blueprint means everything on the paper only. So once blueprint phase is completed, these blueprints will be given to ABAP consultants, and ABAP consultants will take one by one blueprint and they will start creating the program. That is called realization phase. Sir, I'm telling you, I will give you running notes also, but if you write by your own, soft copy I will give you. But while you are explaining these, the important things, because for every class, new things will be added. If you write something, that will be really helpful for you. Okay, these are things generally what happens. Realization phase. So ultimately, what is SCP? What did I say? Yes, stands for systems, the people who maintain the systems. A, applications, the people who develop applications. P, products, the people who design the products are called functional consultants. These three together do SCP project. Now I am telling you, sir, is all these three activities going to be done by one person? Never. That's why if you are learning ABAP, you are interested in programming, you have to go for ABAP. If you are interested in systems and maintenance and all these things, basis, but very less requirements will be there. You know that. Functional. If you are from functional background or something like this, you can go for that. But being an ABAPer, you will be having more opportunities, right? And you are, I hope you understand from this diagram, there is no such a thing like that. Everybody will do all the things. No, your job is limited to up to some extent. You must have to know that one. Up to that extent, if you concentrate, that will be sufficient. That's the reason anybody professionally can say, sir, I have participated in 4 projects or 5 projects or 6 projects. No one can say I did 6 projects or 7 projects. See, professionally talking and generally talking, there is so much of difference, right? If you sound professionally, you will be really, you can impress the interviewer. Okay, please. And finally, the ABAP full form is the last point. ABAP full form is Advanced Business Application Programming Language, and it is advanced programming language for business applications. Since ABAP itself is saying that I have been developed for business applications, please don't waste your time to compare with Java, .NET and all these things. Because some people I see, sir, very unnecessarily writing one edition program in Java, one edition program in ABAP. They used to say, sir, I did this in ABAP, this in Java. What is the difference? If you really want to make a real differentiation, you have to learn both the things completely. Then only, like a pro, you can just make that. So, right? So please understand that. That's it. So if you have any questions, you tell me. And I would like to tell you in the second demo tomorrow, same time, same link. And what is this ready-made package? What is what being an ABAPer? What should I know? And next, how SAP supports database independency. This also we will discuss. And after that, what are the total topics we have in SAP ABAP in this course of 3 months we are learning? I will tell you that one by one thing. What is that? With respect to each and every topic there is. Suppose reports. Why reports are required for DMart company? Forms. Why forms are required for Big Bazaar? Why module program is required for ICICI Bank? If you take every point like this with reference to the any business organizations surrounded to you, you will understand very easy. Purpose, if you know na, technical, it would be very easy. That's it, guys. Okay. So tomorrow we can see the many things. But please, if you have any questions, please let me know during this day. I think what is the mode of training and all these things I told you guys. So in the first minute, I explained you this 3 months of course online and including the server access and videos and material and that the reports. I will give you all these questions. Subhabrata, you're saying?
No, sir.
Can you do one thing? 1 second.
After this thing is clear.
Subhabrata, I'm getting. Okay, thank you. Here I'm just writing my number. You guys please ping me on WhatsApp. It's my normal number and WhatsApp number also same. So you just ping me, you guys, Sailaja, Subhabrata, Suman, Smith. You guys ping me on this. I will share you your mail ID. Sorry, you share your mail ID also. I will share the contents and the ABAP demo video also I will share you. So then you can see that. Okay. Demo video tomorrow morning I will share you, but contents I will share you today itself. Now, please, any doubt?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay then. Okay. So please let me know how did you see, how did you understand, and what is your interest? And please ping me in WhatsApp.